Welcome back, or welcome to We Care a Lot. I'm half the podcast, Mel.
I'm the other half, Sam.
Hey.
What's up, everybody? We're back. Again, it just every time I'm like, it feels like it's been forever.
Literally.
Like, so maybe there's an issue with that. I don't know. We gotta stop saying that or stop film. I don't know. Like, why does it feel like it's so long? We see each other every week. I guess the beginning of this month has been like, we did solos, a guest.
Yeah.
And so everything's felt like
a little abnormal.
Yeah, out of normal schedule.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Well, we're like fully back.
Yeah.
Like, you're seeing us on the same screen, just us for a little bit.
Yes.
I also sound, I think, a little bit different still. So I'm so sorry if my voice is bothering you. Or maybe you like it raspy. I don't know.
Oh, Miley fans. You know what I was actually thinking in the shower, listening to Olivia Rodrigo or Sabrina. I don't really remember. One of them. And I was like, Miley literally walked so you bitches could run.
Literally, though.
And I'm like, it's just crazy that y'all left Disney or whatever and went on to have this provocative adult career, which I love. I am here for it.
The way it was like way more well received though than like her.
Exactly.
So it's kind of shit. Yeah.
I'm like, Miley literally had to
love her and I support everything, but I think she even herself is probably a little bit embarrassed by Bangers, like pieces of it, like maybe the VMA performance a little bit.
I mean,
so, but it's fine. Like,
she was living her truth.
She was in her truth at the moment.
Bangers.
But anyway, she did walk so then bitches can run.
Like, she literally took that criticism on the chin and was like, I don't give a fuck. I'm a bad bitch.
She really is like a different breed. Yeah. Oh my God. Did you see that? Going into just tea, I guess. Yeah. Did you see that her brother like posted an Instagram photo, I think, of their dad, and he was basically saying like kind of like outing his addiction and kind of being like, we miss our dad, like please come back to us, like we're still here, like all of your kids like really just want you to be better.
Two brothers, an older and a younger, right?
I think so.
Was it the older one, the one in a band?
I think so. I don't remember. Okay. But like either one of them
is crying out
for like him to get help.
So sad.
It's so sad. I'm just like, Billy Ray, when did you get so bad?
Probably during and post divorce.
Yeah.
Maybe pre. I mean, he was a rock star.
Yeah.
Country
rock star.
I don't really know. But wow, that's crazy. No, I haven't seen that.
Yeah.
I know that the family was like divided.
Yeah, it seemed like all the women were together. Mm-hmm. And not like that the women didn't like talk to the sons, but it was more of like no one wanted to communicate with Billy Ray anymore because he was like doing crazy shit. I don't know.
And he was. And he shortly...
I mean, honestly... Anyway.
Okay. I already know where that's going.
The whole family's like, y'all are doing a lot of things, I think. That's how I feel about it. Like, everyone has their thing, as every family does, but like y'all are public about it, which is like the hard part.
Yeah. You know what? I love Miley, so
I'm just gonna stop there. I love her so much.
She walked so them bitches could run.
That is the point of the combo.
Anyways.
Us acting like we're ever gonna meet Miley Cyrus also. I mean tea, but like
put her on my vision board. We literally watched her Disney special of what was the album? Flowers. It was that one.
Okay, yeah.
Remember we literally sat in my bedroom and watched that like it was a moment. I mean, it was a moment. Anyway,
her post divorce.
I just feel like I have more tea to spill. I know that's not the point of this episode.
I mean, it's
but like you guys, we're doing a little catch up.
What other tea?
It's a celebrity. How do you feel about Kanye and what's her name?
Bianca Censori.
Right. That recent.
All I gotta say.
What was it?
The Grammys.
Grammys. There you go. The Grammys appearance.
First and foremost, I just feel like I started that like this was like a.
I know. I took my smile down. I was like, oh, this is what I was like, oh, she's about to say something really serious. I should
tone it back. No, I mean, kind of serious. I mean, it is serious.
Yeah. No,
but
it is.
I, like, first and foremost, just, like, feel so bad for his children. And, like, specifically North, because she's old enough to, like, be on the internet and know what's going on. And she loves her dad. So, I mean, it's just, like...
Must be weird.
He's just, like, on all fronts. I just saw this news article this morning that was, like, talking about how Kanye West says something about how Elon Musk stole his Nazi swag. Literally. And something...
Silence in the room.
And I forgot something else, like, something else very, like, crazy. Let me see if I can pull it up. Oh, so God. He, like, declared, not only said, like, Elon stole his swag, but also declared himself, like, maybe, like, I'll bleep these words out, but, like, if you know what I'm talking about, Hitler, him.
Yeah.
And it's just, like, I can't believe what that would feel like being
as your dad.
Like,
yeah.
I mean, I think we all have our own issues familial with whatever's going on, and not to get, like, super serious, whatever, but like, I think it's, like, on a whole other level when it's public and he's saying such, like, straight outward, like, words like that. It's kind of, like,
I mean, it's
insane.
Just
and that's not even the naked part, you know what I mean?
I know, it's like the romanticizing of nepo babies in a way, because, like, right, she's a nepo baby for sure, but that's still, like, crazy.
That's
like,
insane. Like,
because on one hand, it's like, had Kanye been doing, like, really cool artistic stuff that, like, moved communities in a positive way,
he
right?
Fucking used to,
right? That's different.
Yeah.
And when people don't like your dad and you're a kid, it's, like, hard to understand. It's like, what do you...
It's
yeah,
like,
he said... That was kind of weird, right? What my dad said, but, like, that's my dad. Like, what are we talking about?
And she's confused. Like, my dad's an icon, which, like, to an extent, he is, whatever.
He shall be.
I don't know.
Whether that carries on to the future, we don't know.
We don't know. But, like...
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it in general, like... Also, he wasn't invited to the Grammys, so he crashed the red carpet.
So is that why he got kicked out? Because he wasn't invited? Or
both, because he's pulled that stunt as well. Like, I think, like, they probably were going to be like, hey,
okay,
you weren't invited, but, like, thank you for whatever coming to the carpet, I guess. Right, That's weird, but, like, I guess.
Like, leave.
But then he has literally his wife in a see-through piece of cloth.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's I mean, to be honest, I was like, I'm not here for this type of fashion statement, whatever. But, like, I think it's even different when, like, her whole coochie was out. Like, it's like, the tits, I don't care. Do what you want. But, like, I saw a TikTok, like,
where they said if she had a full bush, it would have been different.
Oh.
Like, we would have seen the vision.
Like, cunty. I love that, Kanye.
And I'm like, okay. And they were saying, like, the reason it didn't hit is because it felt misogynistic. Like,
it was so misogynistic.
Like, had she had a bush, like, for whatever reason, it would have felt different.
But no,
like,
it's a bald baby. Yeah, that's gross.
And it was nude. Like,
it's
maybe
like
if it was a fun color, like,
giving red,
like
giving something
pattern.
Like,
I don't know. Yeah. And it's like everyone has discourse about if she looks trapped or not, and, like, all these things. And I don't know. I've been listening to this super sad podcast.
That discourse is crazy. And
I'm like, I don't know.
It's crazy when you see literally on, like, Snapchat, like, the stories or whatever.
Oh my God, yes. Daily Mail.
There's one that was, like, about her before Kanye, and she's an architect, first of all.
Slay.
She's a very smart woman.
100%.
It's just, like, it's crazy what the thought of, like, love or, like, relationships will do to a person.
Mm-hmm.
Not to say that she is trapped, because I don't fucking know, but, like, I think at the end of the day, whether or not she's making these decisions for herself too, it just feels like it feels a little I don't know. I think she's been steered a little bit unclearly.
Yeah. Like, okay, the podcast Something Was Wrong is the podcast I'm listening to.
Yeah.
Literally binging it. Don't recommend. Just listen to, like, one season.
I feel like I need to now.
A year or something, because it's really intense stuff. But majority of the episodes are about women who are manipulated by men. And I'm telling you, some of these women are literally married with a child, and he has, like, 3 other girlfriends. He's dating 20 other girls. They have cars under their name for him. They have homes. Like, it's insane, the level of manipulation that they go into. Like, this guy had a fake accent. Like, it's just so much.
I remember you telling me this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
that's
literally
crazy.
Insane. And so that's why I'm like,
Like, it could happen to anyone.
It could literally happen to anyone. I don't know. And the whole Diddy thing, I don't know.
Oh, also part of that whole article that I was talking about, he also, like, pleads with people to let Diddy free. I'm like, how are you... Like, who are you?
You're like, on what grounds?
On what grounds? On what fucking planet do you...
Like, go watch the documentary and sit down.
But
also, it's like...
Also, just, like, you're talking shit about Hollywood fucking 5 seconds ago about how it's so evil and corrupted and all this other shit. Meanwhile...
The evil corrupt
shit is what you want to free?
Right.
Like, hello?
It's very confusing. There's just so many things we don't know. Like, if he's... mentally stable and doing this out of the shock value of it all, or if he's not mentally stable and
maybe
or it's a combination. We don't know.
I feel like just literally. Like so unsympathetic towards that like narrative that he's just mentally ill, because I'm like, you have so many resources and at this point you're just using it as ammo, like to feed these like really
living in a
destructive
mindset
and dangerous narratives. It's really fucking terrifying.
It's crazy that we got here.
From
Miley Cyrus.
From Miley Cyrus. Hey, queen. Back at you.
I'm dead.
Anyway, let's clean this up a little bit. Yeah, we just kind of wanted to talk about shedding.
Dude. Not naked, though.
I'm like, two now moving on to the concept of shedding. Why did I think about, like, reptilian shit right now? Like, have you heard of that theory?
Anyway, no.
That, like, people in Hollywood and, like, the political world are, like, reptilians. And
I mean, like, yes, you've told me that, but that's
I'm like, so shedding,
we're not shedding like that. I don't have the ability.
No.
Well, I did just get a new dermaplaning tool.
I saw that in the bathroom.
Yeah, I haven't used it yet. But it's funny because the brand emailed me. One of the platforms asked me to sign up for it. So I signed up for it and I was like, I don't really dermaplane my face. But I was like, but maybe I should be. But then I was like, beauty trends kill me. Anyway, I got it anyways.
Well, let's start that shedding hair, skin on your face.
Here we go. So, what are you going to say? You look disgusted.
I don't look disgusted. I used to do it, but I just feel like it was just not, maybe I just
It just sounds like a lot.
It also sounds like scary.
Why?
Like,
way scary.
I think I broke out when doing
the dermaplaning or the dermabrasion.
What the fuck is the difference?
Because the dermaplaning is like the little things you can buy, like the little razor, disposable razors.
What's the difference between the one that's
buzzing or whatever?
That's like literally mechanical.
I really don't know. Maybe sharper blade. I truly.
Oh.
Sorry, I know you guys are looking for promotion from me, but I haven't tried it yet. I think it's just like sharper, maybe like more precise. I think there's like a light on it too, and I think maybe because instead, like when you dermaplane with a disposable one, you have to like move your hand, and if you kind of do it at a weird angle, maybe like you fuck up your skin,
like cuts in your skin.
So then with this thing, maybe it's just like you literally just glide. You know what I mean, as opposed to or whatever. I don't know. And then the dermabrasion is like procedures you get done at like actual.
It's like, it literally looks like a Sweeney Todd
like
fucking.
Nah, it's like a nail file for your face kind of vibe.
Oh.
I mean, that's probably a really horrible way to explain it. I haven't used it, opened the actual tip thing, but I think it's literally just kind of like, it's supposed to buff off the dead skin, basically. So the dermaplaning, I think, generally just gets like hair and like top level stuff.
That second part sounds
scary. And then dermabrasion is more like,
they gave you a tool
buffing
for that?
A little, yeah, which is the one I'm actually more excited about.
That's so spooky. Wait, so you did the face shaving one?
I didn't do any of them.
Oh, your skin looks good.
Oh. I guess I don't need it. Just kidding. But I was gonna say, I was like catching little peach fuzz in the light, and I was like, oh my god, I need it.
Oh my god, my peach fuzz is like dark, so like, but maybe that's again, like maybe I was just shaving my face. I wasn't like properly doing it. I don't know the difference, but there was one time I literally broke out and I was like, never do it.
Maybe because it was dry, like your skin was too dry.
Yeah, I've never used oil with it, so maybe that's the problem, number one. But
I think so too.
I also didn't like how it felt when it grew back.
That's the thing. It says to use it once a week, or 7 to 10 days is when like you get regrowth or like whatever. And I was like, I just every week.
That sounds like a lot of maintenance.
Like every week? Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
absolutely not. Which like you obviously don't have to do it that often, but I'm like, this is more of a, for me, would be like special occasion, like a birthday party or Coachella.
Like a big event.
Yeah, like I want my skin to be fucking top notch.
Yeah.
That's more of what I would use it for.
That makes sense.
Anyway.
Well, that's like our first part of shedding. I guess maybe I gotta shed my own face now.
We could all try. Don't worry. I have multiple plates.
Period. We'll just have like a night, like a sleepover night. And
Galentine's?
It's like just, Galentine's Day, just shave everyone's face.
Could be.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I've been getting rid of so much stuff. Mm-hmm. So the other day, like I had gone and bought, what did I buy? We went to the fucking thrift store. No. Oh, we went to Uniqlo.
Brought home a lot of clothes.
Brought home a lot of clothes. Necessary clothes, because I feel like for the last... It hurts the wallet.
When you look in the closet, too, you're like, where's all this going? Where's
literally
all this going?
me. And I mean, okay, so it got to a point where, like, before Uniqlo, we did laundry. And then I was like, literally every drawer is stuffed. I don't have any hangers left. My
solution is usually buy more hangers. Get another dresser.
Buy another storage container. And I was like, okay, so there's a fucking problem here. Like, we got to figure this out. And
I feel like you guys just did this, though,
I do feel that, too.
Right?
But
like
why?
You just did
tell me why there was 2 big bags full of stuff.
That's crazy.
It is really crazy. Like, I don't even remember accumulating
Was it, like,
stuff.
Stuff that... Let's break it down. Was it stuff that didn't fit? Was it stuff that isn't your style anymore? Was it stuff you've never worn?
Is this like for the stuff I recently got rid of or the before?
Yeah, that you recently got rid of.
It's a little of everything because I feel like what really stemmed, like I said, is just like not having room. But then the second piece, like I feel like Logan and I were just gravitating. Okay, we're like the same-ish sizing.
Yeah.
So we like share a lot of our clothes. And so I'm like perks of being lesbian.
Yeah, that's so nice.
But we were always gravitating towards like 2, maybe 3 pairs of pants.
Yeah.
And would just like recycle those. And then there's like 7 to 8 other pairs in the drawer that are just hanging on.
But do you like those pairs?
That's the thing. I don't like.
Okay,
I think
so it's different.
They weren't fitting correctly anymore. It's not like they were too small. It was just like I don't like this fit anymore. Does that make sense?
Like holes in it, maybe.
Like there's holes in them, which like that one makes me a little like
sad.
Not sad.
Oh.
Just like they were bought with holes.
Right.
And I told Logan, like,
you did.
You're not going to want to wear these because they have holes in them. She's like, no, I'll just wear like a certain pair of underwear or like shirts.
That. And then when she tried to give them to you, she said, you just wear a different pair of underwear.
Right.
And I was like, girl, what?
And then when we pulled them out, I was like, these ones, like knowing she's going to be like, I don't want to wear those because they have a hole. And she goes, no, they have a hole.
You said no
and
shit.
I was like, for sure. And I just put them in the bag. I didn't even say anything. I hate to say I'm right, babe,
you see,
but I am.
She's like impulse buyer.
She is.
And
I think she's moved a little bit away from that. I'll give her credit.
Yeah.
But
she's
definitely
given it more
girl.
thought for sure.
Yeah.
You're non-hoarder.
It's a bit of a problem there.
Yeah, there's kind of a clash.
I could see the connection of how
like things
we accumulate a
maybe
lot of
that's where the things are coming from. She's buying and then you're like,
buying,
we're getting
and then
rid.
I'm like, we're gonna get rid of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so that was like kind of like the first piece of it is like just jeans pissing me off
in the
drawer.
You don't hang them. You put them in drawers. See,
yeah.
I want to.
I want to hang them now. So our plan is maybe like we're gonna.
What if you got a second rack, like a second rod? A lower and upper rod.
I want to rework those closets because they're funky anyway. So that's like a project. And that
Closet World, sponsor us.
Sponsor me. But then like the next thing was like we had like a t-shirt phase where like
who doesn't?
I mean, who doesn't, right? But like it was getting overwhelming, and it's still kind of like overwhelming. There's like a drawer literally filled to the brim of like just t-shirts, and like we probably again only wear like 5, 6, 7, 8 of them.
That's the problem. It's like you just have so many, you're overwhelmed. You love them all,
maybe
potentially,
or I see like the potential.
Yeah,
I'm like, yeah, of course I could maybe wear that.
Like I just need a long sleeve with a turtleneck that's white with a little trim on the bottom. Do you have that? No, I don't have that.
So then you can't wear that one.
Exactly. So it's
yeah. So that's kind of like where it all stemmed from.
Yeah.
And then it just when we started pulling things, I was just like, would I rather have something different than this? Like, it would be like, oh, like, this piece is, like, almost perfect if it was in this, or this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, that's already telling me
I don't want
it.
Yeah.
So just get rid of it.
Yeah.
And then that ended up being 3 bags later of the big black trash
Did you go
bags.
through just clothing and, like, accessories?
Not even accessories, just clothing.
Shoes?
I didn't do shoes. I didn't do coats. So,
I mean, coats.
There's some things in there. Which I do want to get rid of, some of those, because I feel like
hit me up first, because y'all have a lot of good coats.
I will. And then there's, like, a bunch of, like, random bathing suits I don't want, and hats.
Oh, man. Oh, bathing suits. I've collected so much beach clothes. I'm like, I can just wear that to the beach. Yeah. It's like this ratty fucking button up, and I'm like, I'm just perfect. Beach day. And do I wear it? Yeah, but
am I always happy about it? No.
Yeah, and is it actually, like, cute? Like,
that's how I feel. And also, like, I think I'm just getting to a point where I'm, like, too old to have, like, stacks of shit, or maybe just to have it, because I'm like, also the like organizational space we have is not very big in our house, so, like, I have to be very smart about how I do things. But, like, I also just want my closet to feel like I can, like, open it and be like, I can see everything.
Yeah.
Versus, like, there's a shit ton of things and I'm overwhelmed because I can't find anything to wear. And same thing with my drawers. Like, I need to figure out a better system. But I feel like the first part of that was like, okay, well, let's get rid of initial things that we want to get rid of.
Yeah.
I foresee myself doing another run, which maybe Logan won't be very happy about, but, like, another run of maybe getting rid of things.
Hide your favorites, girl. Put them in the wash. Oh, man.
Like, before spring, because I
want
to redo these closets bad, like, really bad.
But then, yeah.
What?
I was like, but then, like, you redo it and you have so much space and your closet's empty because you got rid of so much. You're gonna be like,
yeah,
well, fuck, I need more things. I should have gotten rid of it. Things. See, that's me on the other side of things. I'm a hoarder. Like, a little. I'm not, like, not to the level of the show hoarders where, like, you can't walk in spaces. That would fucking piss me off. No, we don't do that. But anytime someone's getting rid, I'm like, well, let me look at it. Let me look through it. What do you mean?
No, because you were at my house looking through these bags, literally trying to, like, hoard, not even for yourself, but, like,
I was trying to convince them to keep stuff.
Me to, like, you don't want this?
I said, girl, what?
Girl, what? You could wear it for X, Y, and Z.
And she's like, no.
And I'm like, Sam, put it in the bag if you don't want it.
Yeah, it's rough being a hoarder, and I'm speaking to fellow hoarders out there. No, I'm not trying to make light of hoarding. Like, actually, it's pretty sad, but...
You're like, it's a serious thing.
It's a serious thing. I've watched that show. But I do like to keep shit for a very, very long time. So because of all of this happening over here, it trickled down to me and Brittany moving. Mm-hmm. I got so much shit from Brittany, which... Period. Like, I was very excited about it. And...
That girl was giving away good things.
Good things, dude. I was like... You can hear that?
Auntie B, as we call her, rich auntie.
Yeah.
So you can only imagine the things that were in her place and that she accumulated. She was also in the hoarder aspect of things. So, like,
me and Brittany relate on a lot of levels.
Yeah, like, it was helpful though, because, like, if, like, we were like, oh, having a party and this is the thing, she's like, oh, I have something somewhere in one of these boxes. Like, don't worry. Yeah. Same for Sam. Like, I'm like, hey, I want to have a party for this.
I have green lanterns in my attic.
Don't worry.
I have them in my attic. Don't worry. See, I'm concerned. My parents are for sure going to have to keep a lot of stuff when I leave. And I was always so like, oh my God, my sister. Like, why is her stuff here? Why is my brother's stuff still here? You guys have houses. Which, like, I get, like, no, because personally I want to take my yearbooks. I don't know about you, but I want my yearbook. I'm not keeping those at my parents' I don't know. I guess it's cool.
I don't have mine, actually.
Do you have them at all, period?
They're at my parents' house.
Okay, so they are. See?
See? But that's, like, different. Like, you guys are, like, basically alone in a big old house. Like, you can keep my yearbooks.
I see the other side. I
see the other side. I'm like, I have no storage, girl.
I do see the other side. I feel like mine just comes down, like, all the hosting stuff I've accumulated, like the plate. I'm like,
you're gonna need a storage unit when you get out.
I'm like, oh babe, we're gonna need a big ass house. Like, future husband on the line. I need storage for all my hosting
shed
stuff.
in the backyard.
I need a shed. I need something. We got to figure it out. But anyway, I'm a hoarder a little bit. And since I brought all this stuff home, I was like, oh, now I need to get rid of stuff. And so I got my mom's help. I was like, hey, Mom, we share a closet, which is... I have my own closet in my bedroom, and then we share a closet in my sister's bedroom, which I'm like, what did I do before this was my closet? Like, literally so much shit. So my mom and I share like a jacket closet, but it's huge. It's quite large.
Long.
Yeah. And I was like, we need to go through it. And she's like, I agree. So then I get her help. We spend like 10 minutes just going like, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no to things, and got rid of so much stuff. And I think everyone has hated these specific cable knit cardigans I've had since middle school. Do you remember them?
Yeah.
They're like blue. I had a blue one and a black one, and they're just like a cable knit, distressed looking, like in the color. You know what I mean? Like a little faded, which like could be by use and not by design. And I haven't worn them in so long, like probably at least 5 years, and I could not get rid of them. My mom goes, "Those are so ugly." Like I just. The second I pull it out of the closet, she goes, those are so ugly. And I was like, okay, goodbye then. And she's like, well, do you even wear them? I was like, no, but it was more sentimental and fine. So
it was like
I keep
era
things for
of you, so
yeah.
like yeah.
That's my problem. I keep things out of sentiment, but then I just know too when I move out, I'm gonna be like, oh girl, we need to get rid of things ASAP. Yeah. And I'd rather do it slow and not stressed. So anyway, here I am getting rid of stuff.
It feels good though too. I feel like it genuinely does feel like a shedding of like
it does feel good
of like.
But also like I haven't gone through the shoes, and I have like tie-dye Vans. Am I ever gonna wear? The last time I wore them was at the beach with my cousin Emily, and I took a photo, and I thought they looked so like Tumblr, which it really was. It was like at Laguna Beach. I was like, look at me with my no socks and my Vans that are tie-dye. And that was probably 8 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm like, why are these in my closet? Like, I literally have shoes on the floor because they don't fit in my actual shoe rack.
Yeah.
Why am I keeping those?
I think it's time. Because let's say, even if tie-dye Vans come back, right? I'm
abundant.
That.
But the memory's not there.
No. We're steering away. That, you're abundant. How also... I think we're at an age where maybe we wouldn't even wear the tie-dye trench shoe anymore.
No, correct.
So, like...
But would I? Am I a cool mom?
I think you just look like you're trying.
But also, my other thing is I wish my parents kept so much from their, like, eras. 20s, 30s. But that I'm like, my kids, hello?
That wasn't in your 20s.
They're gonna look at my fucking tie-dye shoes one day and be like, who the fuck would ever wear those? I'm like, oh... I guess those for you.
Save those for you, but it's fine.
They're like, Mom, I'm a size 6. I'm like,
my bad.
My 9 foot. Anyways.
You said you'll grow into them. No, you save them like the cool leather jackets, the cool bags.
Which for sure
maybe
are there.
Like the expensive shoe, you know?
No, for sure. The Vans can go. I need to go through.
Same. I need to go through my shoes.
Some things I'm giving to Sienna.
Period.
And I'm like...
That's really nice, though.
But this is my way of hoarding, keeping it in the family. I'm like, this is really cute.
And then you also
give it back to me in 3 years.
You also, like, hoard it until you're 27.
So, condition, keep it till you're 27. And then we'll talk about it.
And then we'll talk.
No. But there is this one jacket I gave Sienna that was, you guys found it at a estate sale, I think. Yeah. And it's cute.
It's vintage. It was very cute.
It's very cute. It barely fit me to begin with anyway.
But I needed to get it for you at the time.
It made a lot of sense.
It was very cunty at the time.
But now every time she wears it, I'm like slightly reminded of the like history there. But I'm also like, she looks so stylish. She looks so cute.
Her
like,
little vintage shirt,
vintage jacket.
Sweater.
She has no idea. She's stylish anyway. Besides the point. Need to get rid of those shoes.
Yeah, the tie-dye shoes.
That
was me like holding on to my platform docks that I finally got rid of before we moved into the house.
I remember that.
That was a hard one for me.
Did you sell them at least?
No. Actually, I gave them away to Val. Nice. Or her sister, something like that.
Yeah, my problem now is selling. Like, do I want to sell some of these? Because, like, a couple of them could be, like, I could see this on, like, a little vintage Depop girls page. Like, it's, like, good stuff.
I just came up with an idea.
Okay.
Me and ideas.
What are we doing?
What if we started, like, a, like, broadcast channel on,
oh my God, TikTok Live.
On TikTok Live.
Oh. Who wants it?
Maybe that. Like an auction. But I was going to say, like, even just, like, on Instagram, you know, you can make, like, kind of like a group chat, but it's like a channel.
Oh, broadcast channel.
Like broadcast channels.
I don't know how those work.
At first I was thinking like Facebook like group.
Oh.
But like
okay, I mean
maybe
still.
like you invite your friends and your friends invite that like their friends.
It's just like a big
and
clothing
then it's a
swap.
big clothing swap of like and then maybe there's like the meetup or whatever, like eventually. Yeah. But like maybe we put up like these I'm getting rid of. Does anybody want them? Or like I'm getting rid of them for $10.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Less even of like made for me because I hate like the transaction of things. I don't really like selling stuff.
Me neither. But here I am contemplating it.
But like maybe at least like even putting them out there that way like it's actually being recycled.
My mom said I should have a yard sale.
Oh.
And I was like,
honestly, might work.
She's not here though. Yard sales are really not good at my house.
They might be good at my house.
Anyway,
maybe like ways. 4 of us get all of our inventory. We have like little shops.
Yeah,
it's like a small market.
It's a little flea. We'll call it a flea.
We'll call it a mini flea. Period. Okay.
I'm dead. Did you already get rid of your stuff though?
Yeah, but we have more. Actually, no. It's in Logan's car.
Oh my God. the classic trail of getting rid of shit. It's like we did it. It's on the bed for a day and a half. Now it's in a trash bag. Now it's in the other room in a trash bag. Now it's in the car,
ready to be donated.
And then 3 months later, it'll actually end up at the thrift store.
I mean, yeah, why not?
Okay, well, if anyone else wants to join us on this journey, DM us, and you live in LA or SoCal.
Yeah,
I
think that would be cool.
I really need to get rid of it. Because it's it's so daunting, and I downloaded Depop and Poshmark, and I'm like, I don't even remember.
That's so daunting.
And I was trying to separate, like, okay, this is shit that I literally wouldn't spend half a second on. Like, why would I list this? And then there's, like, Brittany, sadly, she did give me this really cute Patagonia cardigan, and I washed it and everything, and I put it on, and it was just not right.
Not the right fit.
Not right. And I was like, you're not going to grab it. Don't put it in the closet just because Brittany gave it to you. See, I'll also do that. I'm like, Brittany gave it to you.
And she's gone now.
How dare you? How dare you get rid of it? And I'm like, you're never gonna put this on.
No, that's so true. I feel like that's definitely another thing that I do. I'm like, oh, but this person gave it to me.
Right. You're like, oh my God. There's somehow sentimental value tied into this, but there's not.
No.
At least when it's something that small. If it was like a large piece, like she gave me a side table, if I was to just like bring it home and be like, yeah, it doesn't fit, I'm gonna donate it, that would be crazy.
Yeah.
But a t-shirt or a cardigan, it's like, well, I do want to see if anyone else, the friend swap, you know, we did that one year, and I was actually
maybe we have like an internal swap, and then we'll
open it up. Because we could just do it while we set up.
You're so right.
Like we could just
keep the clothing rack.
Clearly I need to keep this fucking clothing rack.
We'll put the high value items on there
on the clothing rack.
I'm like already thinking like we
create
that the whole tags, rack? Like so like everyone knows like.
Oh yeah.
Like who's
okay, guys. Apparently, we're throwing a fucking yard I don't know if there's gonna be other items aside from clothing.
I put up like
in March
my diploma or something like
bitch,
some crazy shit.
The tile backdrop. We got some good stuff. We got actually a lot of props for product photography.
Oh, we do.
If anybody needs like
silly things,
I don't know what little coffee cups, but okay, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do like a spring cleaning flea.
Yeah.
At Mel's house.
Period.
So, like, if you want to buy stuff, keep your eyes open for that. But don't be weird. We actually did just have to block somebody.
Yeah. Please don't be weird.
Oh.
What other kind of shedding besides face and clothing? I feel like I'm shedding the gloom as we speak.
Oh, it's literally raining.
I mean, it's still raining and things like that. But I feel like I'm shedding the feeling of gloom. I feel like I'm moving towards
she's feeling
like
lighter.
Excited to warmth.
Okay,
summer, or even spring. Like, give me honestly, some showers, but sunshine most of the time. Thank you.
I'm okay with the rain right now because I'm like, well, at least you're doing something,
right?
Like, rain down or whatever, come clean,
right?
Hitler Duff.
Yeah.
Do something different than just be cold as fuck and gross outside.
Yeah.
The rain, like I was listening to the rain last night. I literally got scared. I was going to bed. And I have my little Headspace story going, and I was like, what is that noise? Like, it literally sounded like, and I was like, what is that noise? I started freaking myself out, and then I was like, it's rain.
It's rain. It's
and then when I, like, my brain was like, it's rain, I was like, oh my God, that's so nice. Like, it's crazy how your brain can just be like, no, that's so scary.
Literally.
And then you're like,
oh. Fight.
It was fine.
That was Logan yesterday, like, because the gutter's right behind, like, our wall where we sleep. And she was like, do you hear that? And I was like, what? She goes, it's like you can't hear, but you can hear it. And I'm like, what are you talking about? She goes,
what?
I was like, what does it sound like? She's freaking me out. She goes, it sounds like someone's like out there with like
a trash can.
Like banging like woods to get like wood slats together. And I was like, do you think it's the gutter? And she goes, oh, it is.
See, it's crazy. Once you know and identify something, you're like, it's safe.
It's so scary, yeah.
Silly. Another thing in this household that we're shedding is old TVs.
Oh.
My parents have bought new TVs from, I'm pretty sure, Sam's Club. I don't know how big this TV is, but it's huge. I don't think you noticed. There's a new TV above the fireplace.
I did not notice. I didn't look.
She's massivo.
Like a 58-inch, like a 60-inch.
As big as the fireplace.
Smaller?
I don't know. It's hard to... No, probably smaller. Your fireplace, like, wall is wider.
That fucking TV's huge.
That TV's huge. But it was only like $300.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? I thought TVs were costing like $1,000 plus. And he's like, nope.
I don't think so. Not anymore.
It's a Samsung. I was like, oh, fancy stuff right here. That TV for at least 2 years has been like, when you're watching it, it'll just like fade. Like the color, it'll just get darker. And you're like, oh, okay.
She's tired.
Yeah, she just needs a little nap.
Yeah.
Anywho.
TVs, man. Yeah. It's crazy that like, I mean... Did you get a new one for your room?
Yeah, that was a couple months ago.
Oh,
I don't really know why they bought that one. It's different, but...
TVs.
I don't know why they're on a kick for the TVs, really.
Maybe there was a sale.
I mean, I know they needed one in their room.
Yeah, and then they're just like, let's just revamp all of them. Fuck it.
I freaking guess.
I guess. I'm trying to think what else I'm getting rid of.
I'm thinking about getting a new phone. Well, I've been thinking about it. I don't think I'm gonna, but
it's so
maybe I should just lose it at Coachella.
Get it stolen.
No, it's just so nice not having to pay for a phone. But also, I'm like,
yeah, I'm like paying $57 a month.
Yeah. Wait, but you finished paying for the other one?
Yeah, I had to pay it out to get the new one.
It's literally wait, you did? I thought you kept paying monthly.
No.
Oh, you had to pay it out.
I paid it out in like
installments still.
But yeah.
Okay. It's fucking crazy how much the iPhones are.
Yeah.
Just as a side note. And I still don't have enough storage. Tell me why.
I think you gotta like...
I just need iCloud storage. Like, I have phone storage. I don't have iCloud storage. Yeah. And I'm like, so I don't give a fuck about the iCloud.
Totally.
I mean, like, I do because when I'm fucked, I'll be like, oh, I have the iCloud. It's fine. But I'm like, I don't need all of this on the iCloud, so then I have to export. It's just like...
I feel like the exporting part needs to be, like, easier.
Really, though.
I don't know how.
Like... Once it's in the cloud, can't it just be like
put it in a folder and then throw it like
in a corner of iCloud. Like, yeah, it's not really taking space, but it's there.
But it's there. You can access it.
Right. And they're like, yeah, babe, pay more money.
Yeah.
It's like literally $20 a month for like 2 terabytes or something. And I'm like,
it's not that bad. You're also, I mean, right now you're not paying for a phone, but like maybe when you are, then it'll be a little bit like that.
That's kind of true. $20 a month, no phone. Girl math. I don't know. Because like with this wedding stuff, I get so scared that like my phone's gonna be like, you're out of storage. I'm like mid ceremony.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, which like has not happened. Thank God. I like clear it before every event or whatever. But that would be nice to have like a phone kind of just for that, because this phone still works perfectly fine. So if I bought myself a new phone, that would be like personal
content.
This would be like a content phone.
Yeah.
But the phone's all expensive. Actually, I think they're cheaper now. Like our phone, this was 62 to 64 a month, right? I looked to get the new one, and it was $57.
Oh, that's what I'm paying.
Right. Which, like, not crazy different. It's like $8, but it's $8.
It's $8.
So anyway, I don't know if you guys have any. And then I just heard like the new phone wasn't that good.
Yeah, I that's what I'm hearing a lot.
So I'm like, do I just wait till September?
Maybe wait till September.
Or whenever, October, whenever it comes out at the end of the year. Because then you're in line with the
maybe
upgrades.
Until then, you just get iCloud storage.
Yeah, true. I could just pay for, and I don't even have to do the terabyte one. I could do $10.
$10, yeah. I don't know.
Lots to consider. Clearing subscriptions.
Oh my god, dude! I need to do that. Like, it's bad. Like,
really?
I just signed up for fucking Paramount for what?
Really?
Well, to watch the Grammys. But I need to like delete it because I'm gonna have like.
Wait, there's something good on Paramount. The new Dex. I don't watch Dexter.
I'm not gonna watch it.
Okay, but if you did, you could keep it for the month.
No. And like.
The Grammys was only on Paramount?
Yeah.
I thought you had Hulu Live TV.
It was on Showtime. I don't have live TV. It was on Showtime. Actually, I do have live TV.
Oh, girl.
I think it's only sports, though, because Logan wanted to watch the WNBA, and then, like, it's not even available on there.
When does that start? The season for WNBA?
May, I think. Right now, it's, like, the Unrivaled season, which is, like, the whole league that was started by two of the women who are in the WNBA. And basically, like, the whole concept is, like, off season, these players, because they don't get paid enough, unlike the NBA, they have to go overseas and, like, literally pack up their families and move.
Crazy.
And so, like, in order to stay in their, even in just in the States, or, like, local to their state, like, they've created the Unrivaled League, which is, like, separate teams of these women, and it's all, like, just funded by, like, sponsors, which is really cool. Like, Sephora is a huge sponsor of theirs.
I just love that.
Like, literally the ref tees are Sephora branded. It's so fucking cute. Like, it's so girl coded.
That is so fun.
And then like the ads are very, like, geared towards women, which is really cool.
So but yeah, it's all sponsored by the male viewers. Thank you.
Period, because we don't. But it's been doing really well. And now they get paid more. Like, these players get paid more from the Unrivaled League versus their WNBA. Wow,
that is crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know this, but do they get paid? This is, like, so off topic. Do they get paid for sponsorships, like, via, like, views, or is it like a flat, you know, like, salary to play? Or I
think it's probably like the Unrivaled League is sponsored by, like, these big businesses that, like, buy into the league, the league as a whole, and then the league divides up, like, the budget by players, and then, like, by what is needed.
So kind of like a WNBA, NBA.
It's like similar. It's the same thing basically, but just has different. Like, if they're more focused towards women, like these brands.
That's crazy. Really cool. There's so many, like, legal things that would have to go on in the back end. Like,
yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, whatever. Anyways. Clearing out my brain for knowledge on the WNBA.
Yeah, I don't know. Logan and I were just talking about, like, redoing the bathroom and, like, just getting ready. Honestly, the thing that I really need to shed is fucking getting into the sink storage and, like, literally products that I don't use, and, like,
yep.
This is really gross of me, and I'm gonna spill my own tea, but, like, I had this oil that like fell and I didn't notice. And now it's just, like, like, not sludge, but just, like, oil spilt of, and I have not cleaned it up because I'm like, I don't want to, like, this is a beast.
Because once you open it,
it's a can of worms, literally.
Right. Maybe start there before you head into a full remodel.
I'm, like, painting. It's like,
literally.
With the sink.
Literally, girl.
No, I do. I did half of that. I did, like, the sides, and then I didn't do, like, the two drawers. Yeah.
The under the sink area.
But yeah, we're not going to do, like, a full it's just, like, a paint job.
It's
getting
different.
Like, stick tiles. Like,
very different.
Yeah.
I was like,
very doable.
You without a bathroom for a month during Coachella, and then you guys are going on a trip. It's just like, that would be a lot.
Nope.
Good call.
Yeah.
Yeah, with my parents doing their bathroom, I'm trying to get on my mom's butt to go to Home Goods. One, this is the opposite of decluttering, but I bought this new towel. This new bathroom towel that I really like. It's stupid, but, like, I only bought one because they only had one available, and it was $9, and I was like, do I feel like spending $20 on a fucking bath towel right now? Not really. So I was like, I'll get one, and now I'm obsessed with it because it's way better than the towels I currently have. Because it was decor for a bit. Like, this is the level I'm on. I was like, I'm gonna buy this towel. This is the level of hoarding. Okay? I wouldn't get rid of towels that I don't even like putting on my body, but they work, right? I was keeping them because they work. And I had a brand new towel that I was like, but she's decor. She's decoration. And I was brought to my lowest level one moment when I had no towels in the bathroom and I was fresh out the shower and I had to use my decorative towel. And I was like,
wait.
I literally was
soft.
I was like, okay, well, I mean, like, this is my special towel. This is like my towel, not for guests, because a lot of people share that bathroom with me when they come, and I'm like, this was my towel.
This is the thing. I think like the whole thing about shedding, it's like you're not getting rid of things you actually like want in your life.
You're making room for things you love.
Literally, because like I think quite often like we buy things because of quantity versus like the quality piece.
Yeah. And
then we realize I just have a bunch of shit I don't like.
Yeah.
Like I think that's the
like, is $9 even a lot for a bath towel? It's not. Well, it was Home Goods, like, you know, it was a good deal. And I looked up the brand. It's nothing special, but people are selling it on eBay, like sets of 2 with a 2 little hand towel for like $80. And I was like,
$9. Ooh, $9.
Like, my little $9 towel, which is why there was only one, I guess. But anyways, I'm trying to get on my mom's butt because she needs to like reorganize her bathroom, which she has yet to put anything away yet. I'm like, what are we waiting for? Yeah. Like, this is the moment we've been waiting for. What are we doing? I want to see it. We'll go look. But she also, hi mom, if you're listening, she wants to like paint so she has like a hallway heading into her bedroom, and before you reach the bedroom it's the bathroom and then, you know, bedroom. And on the left she has these little wood cabinets, I guess you could say. Yeah. And she wants to paint them white. And I was like, they're wood. What are we doing?
Yeah.
I don't like that look personally.
I also feel like it's such a above us generation,
and I get where she's coming from. She wants it to match the bathroom. The bathroom cabinets are white. She wants it to feel open, white. And I was like,
but also like, we don't mess with wood. I feel like that's like our generation now. We're like, don't mess with wood. Stop touching it. Some of us, yeah, some of us anyway. Some of us like gray things, but
I'm like looking around. I'm like, I could see why she's going that way.
Yeah.
Because it is dark in that hall, so it feels like tighter.
Yeah.
So she just needs to like do some zhuzhing inside the closet, maybe. So it feels like it's not even organized in the closet. And I think that's what's more so. Stress.
Yeah.
And I'm like, just bring more brown into the bathroom. You know what I mean? Like anyway, warmth, so yeah. I'm trying to.
Is it like maybe lighting? I don't know.
She does need she needs like a bathtub light above the. She's so bougie. She's gonna get a fucking little light to go above the bathtub, like a pendant, fucking
like chandelier type.
Basically.
Damn.
I mean, I don't know.
Okay.
What fancy. The vibe is, but I was like, can we get one of those in mine?
You said, can mine do that?
We're getting a water softener.
Yeah. They're honestly pretty life-changing. It's sad not when I moved out of my parents' house because they had one. My mom has. Anyway, she loves them.
Yes.
And whatever. We had one at our house and like moved away, and then I was like, oh, I didn't realize how bad water is.
Yeah. Yep.
I feel like it's been a decline. Like, I think I literally started like balding after I left my parents' house.
Girl.
Like this area.
No, I think we're just getting older.
I mean, that too, but I feel like it happened like right after I left. Like, no, some girl
was so real. She was like doing a messy bun, and then she was like, and then we're gonna, pull this forward to cover the balding. And I was like,
T.
I was like, okay, so we're all feeling balding that way. Got it. Okay.
Yeah. And then I went back to her house and I was like, this is the
my
most
mom said they're under
thing.
$200.
Oh.
So like maybe worthwhile investment.
How do you install that?
Ask Steve. He's gonna do it here.
Okay.
Or at least, I mean, I don't know if he's not gonna hire somebody. He's gonna do it.
He's gonna do it.
He's gonna do it himself.
Yeah.
We just had a big plumbing chaos situation.
Plumbing is the fucking worst.
It is literally the worst. My dad's true enemy is plumbing.
Anyway, we're shedding a lot.
Yeah, we're shedding.
I think it's like we're like gearing towards what spring brings, which is like renewal and refreshing. And I feel like we're towards the end of like the hibernation piece of winter, and I feel like it energetically is really feeling that way.
Like the fact that I didn't walk for like 2 months.
That's crazy.
I mean, like I went on probably some walks here or there, like once a week.
Yeah.
Well, I literally was having such horrible body dysmorphia. Like, the worst thing I can do for myself, but also the best thing. Oh my god. Is look through, like, old photos.
Oh, girl.
And I'm like, oh my god. But you know what's crazy? Is I had no boobs. Yeah. So I'm like, so what do I want? Do I want to keep the boobs and have a little bit of a tummy? Or do I want to be flat as a fucking ironing board and have no boobs? What would you pick? What would you pick?
What would you pick? No, yeah.
Or maybe I'm balanced now and I can have it all.
Don't be upset if you can't, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. So I'm shedding the little sweet treats I'm having every night for walks and Pilates as best as I can. You know, I can't help when I want a sweet little treat.
I don't think they're bad. I think it's just like
moderation
and balance.
No, but I was getting into the habit of like every night. Like I deserve
like, I mean, you do
every single night though.
Maybe find healthier ways to do it.
Yeah, like little honey pretzel portions. Sticks, grapes. I don't know.
You're getting a little crazy there.
I was trying with like my vegan tofu mousse and stuff.
Period. Get your protein in.
Right, but I feel like that was just making me bulk. You know what I mean? Like, why you got so much protein, girl? Yeah. So
anyway, well, that's it for this episode. Thank you if you've listened this far or you're tuned in this far. What was I gonna say?
Follow us. I'm not sure.
Just first of all, if you've enjoyed this episode and if it's your first time, and if you haven't already, give us a rating or a review because it really helps us. And of course, like, share this with somebody that you love or you feel like would like this content or any of our other content. And yeah, follow us on Instagram and TikTok at We Care A Lot Pod. And yeah, I think that's it. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.